So now we are moving onward, and you can see on road that we have snow. On my right hand side there are few houses. Today it's a bit sunny, but when it's sunny it's more cold. And now we are moving forward. As I said you that not that many people on the road because of cold. It's just mid of November and we see already everything is covered with cold. Everything is covered with snow. Wind is blowing a bit. People are dressing very warm. And actually it is difficult to walk on road. It's slippery already, so we need to wear some special shoes to walk on the road and need to walk very slowly. So this is the nature. Sometimes it's warm, sometimes cold. In Russia, just like other countries, most of the other countries, we have 4 different seasons: summer, autumn, spring, and winter. Now we have winter over here. Winter is considered to be the longest season of the year. It even takes some part of spring and also some part of autumn. Around 5 months, 6 months, 5 to 6 months. You can see snake over here. Then there is a small gap between winter and summer. Usually it is spring, but spring is very short over here. 2 to 3 months you can say that here we have summer and then autumn and then again winter. You see, everything over here is covered with snow, polite and gone. Just nature and you when you walk on a road. Now it's November, so it also means that soon people will start preparing for New Year. New Year is the biggest celebration of the year here in Russian Federation. Mostly people have vacations for around 10 days to 2 weeks. at evening around 12 o'clock, the president of Russian Federation, he usually congratulate people on television, and then people start celebration of New Year at night. Everyone here waits for that New Year, especially children, to get their gifts. I think after 1 week we can see here houses decorated already, waiting for the New Year. Already when you go to market or some superstore, you can see that it is filled with people. Already started buying things for New Year. Special food for New Year is different in different places, in different cities of Russia. But mostly there are different types of salads. There is meat on table, different juices, drinks, something sweet, and some other food items such as fish, cake, lot of sweet things. You see also a nice beautiful house, but very quiet. It's because it's cold. On my left hand side also we have, oh, big dog. You see? Yeah. Scary dog. Also we have houses on left side covered with snow. These are the trees where they can be used as Christmas tree for New Year, but since it is not allowed to cut wood without permission, and even it costs more and it is difficult to then actually keep it safe for to use it every year, so people mostly buy artificial trees to celebrate New Year and to decorate his New Year tree. And the tree name is called Yolka in Russian language. It's pretty cold out here. This weekend. What are the major differences between different European countries and Russian Federation? Well, here in Russia, in Russian Federation, people don't celebrate 25th of December as the birth of Jesus. But according to them, it is 8th of January, as I remember, if I correctly remember. So yeah, on 25th there is no celebration over here. The main celebration is New Year on the eve of 1st of January, and on 7th or 8th it is mostly the last day of their public holiday, and they make some traditional dinner, some food, and this is how they celebrate mostly, very simply, the birth of Jesus. So this is one of the main difference in European countries. In America, 25th is the main day of celebration, but here is different. Similarly, as we know that there is a fairy tale about that Santa Claus, that he used to come to people to visit their houses and to give gifts to children before 25th, and he wear a specific dress, and he come on some with and he has a special vehicle to visit children, and there are some animals that are pulling this one, and he visit at night to every child and put gifts in big socks. You see another nice and beautiful house over here. Yeah. But here in Russia, as I was talking about, that Santa Claus, we have a different character, but he is named as Ded Moroz. He visits every child to give them New Year gift. Interestingly, that he don't come to house alone. He has his granddaughter with him all the time. So he is usually an old person, and the young daughter-in-law, she's more active. She play different games with children and then ask them questions, and then they give them different gifts. And he wear a dress which is very different from Santa Claus, and it is not red color, it's mostly blue color dress, actually light blue. And before this, people have the children write a letter to him asking some specific present for New Year, and they send that letter through post office to him, and when they arrive, they give this gifts to children. So this is actually the celebration of children more than elders, because they get the gifts they were waiting for whole year. For elders, it's the night time when they eat, they congratulate each other, and yeah, they also exchange gifts with each other. So this was a bit different. This is a bit different between how New Year is celebrated in European countries and here in Russian Federation. So now we are moving on. We see people, not that many on street. Mostly streets are empty. It's because of actually cold, as I said before. People prefer to stay inside their houses if it is not required to come out. So now I am moving towards a place. It is the main road that connects, that is connected to that this particular, you can say, particular town, small one, and people can travel to this city through this main road. So this main road connects this city with other cities. So that is why I think there is always some traffic on that main road. I am walking quite slowly, as I mentioned before. That is because of down there it's frozen and we can feel if we walk quickly. Even though that I am wearing some special shoes for winter to walk on snow. So now we are moving forward. From last few days we didn't have snow, and that's why the snow is not that much as it is used to be, but still sufficient enough. So I need to be more careful now. We are just going downward, and here is the road. So as I mentioned it before, this is the main road, and there is still traffic over there. So we are going beside that main road. These trees are actually, they grow at very high altitude, and their presence over here, it describes the altitude of this city. So I can show you from behind again how it looks like. So now a dog is coming, not a one, two. So we need to think, should we go on or not? Okay, go back, you don't have to go forward. So let's go back. listen. Some vehicles are over here. And we are moving forward. So we can take another way to move onward. Still well, not very comfortable to work anyhow. You can see beautiful houses over here. Most of the houses over here have dogs, it seems. Now actually days are very short, so it gets dark very quickly over here. So we see now we are moving forward. Everything is covered with snow. Quite all around us. Just you can see different type of birds over here. And you can also see some dogs barking from their houses. This small building, you see, small house, but this is called Bania. It's very common here in Russian Federation that people likes to visit that place. Now, what is this? This place, Bania, what is it? It is actually made to get some type of massage, you can say, from warm and hot water, and there is actually high temperature within this small room. If you visit there, and there are different types of stones, it is similar to coal. They burn over there, they produce very warm effect, and when you close that house, that small room, actually it is, it's very hot, difficult to even breathe, and people sit there for some time, and it depends upon the capability how long can they tolerate this temperature their body. They believe that when you sit in such places and stay there for long, and when you sweat, all those waste particles or everything comes out of your body, and you feel very relaxed, especially if you are very cold. Outside, you are working in the street, you get cold, you come there inside, and you feel like you are in somewhere and getting a massage. So it's gives you a very nice, relaxing effect. So they also visit there, but when someone is sick or have some skin problems, so doctor advise them to not to visit there, because there's extreme temperature, 60, 70 sometimes it can be. So this is specialty out here. And yes, in suggestion that people give themselves and their body this warm effect. As, you know that it's very cold over here, and here is famous for cold extreme weather. People don't have enough vitamin D. Viruses, especially in winter, there are different types of viral diseases, and also there are some bone problems. People use more vitamins, tablets. Very often they use injections for winter to get protected against viral diseases, and this is also a very nice way to relax your body and to provide warm effect to your body. Walking here is very walking here in this cold weather is very exciting also in one way, because no one is here around you, and when you walk for long, you already get warm and outside is cold, so it's some different feeling. So I am new to that place, so that is why I need to find out the right path to walk on. So now we'll take the other one for more to walk on and to see something maybe more interesting. More wider road here. Have to be more careful to walk. Moving on. Close to nature, exciting. to live over here in such polite place when it's cold outside. Inside the houses there are facilities which are required, such as in case they have electricity, television, can have internet also there here. So it's not like olden times, but didn't have access to our facilities and sources of communication. So here we can also see how people build different type of houses in some different way and different types of structures. Also it depends upon how much money people have. You can find houses 1 story, 2 story, or even more. And they have sometimes garage outside and sometimes within their houses. For example, this particular house, you see these 2 doors, big one, they are for garage for vehicle to come inside, and there is roof up there, so protect vehicle from snow. If someone want to walk through gate, and there is a small one also there. It is for people, and this 2 for vehicle. Structure, design, very beautiful. And then you see there are different trees over here, give shadow and a beautiful view to this house. So this is another one, very beautiful house. You see outside boundary also made in different way. Some places they use rock, some places they use metal. Metal can be also of different types, can be found in different prices. So some vehicles moving beside that. This is also a very beautiful house over here. You see brown color, brown and light brown, 2 different colors of wall. Brick area it actually covers. You already see some different types of lights up there. So they already started decorating their house. It's daytime, so they are not switched on yet. But there are lights over there. You see that particular house especially, even they have some cameras over there for security purpose. So again, as I mentioned before, there are different garages for their vehicle. You go inside. Now we have this boundary wall with red color metal. security. Lovely trees over here, but yeah, since it's winter, so without leaves. White and gone over here. So place for this dustbin, big one. People can come and take from there. Okay, some vehicles coming now. We need to be on one side. We can listen sounds of dogs. As I said, I mentioned before that most of the houses here have dogs. What else people like to do? Where is the snow? In snow, people love to do barbecue. Here, this barbecue is named as shashlik, and for this, especially they keep meat or chicken, keep it marinate with some different spices, maybe with some lemon and things like this for a night or two, and then they burn foil. Sometimes they use wood and prepare that shashlik, or you can say barbecue. And then they like to eat with different type of salads and different type of sauces. See, also interesting house. It's like a small castle. So people are using their own intellect, creativity to design their houses, their big houses. It is possible that structure of one house is completely different from the structure of another house. In some cases, when there are houses of two friends or two family members together, then yeah, you can see very similarity between both of them. Now you can see another interesting type of boundary wall. You see it's some type of metal. On the metal there is some stone, but it's visible, so you can see inside. And there's small dog. See that house? And it's well made from wood, half wood and half from bricks. You can see combination of bricks and wood over there. Interesting, they call balcony and terrace for this house. Really snow. Beautiful house over there. A very wide area covered by this house. It's two-story house and surrounded by a big area. This is place from where provided electricity to different houses over here. Mentioned that one is very beautiful house over there. You see very beautiful house. And here is written that this place this available for sale, and this is the number where you can call to buy that particular place. So now we can move on. Another one. Nice building, nice structure. Greenhouse, because the color of country house is green. So moving forward and visiting this complete area as I'm walking on snow, so you can listen to different sounds. You see some structures, they are covered with some papers and plastic bags. They are actually different trees, and they are covered like this so that they could be protected from cold, and so that they don't get die in this weather, in this extreme weather. So from here I can see a very beautiful, very interesting house. It's a bit far, like a castle, and there's like small flag over it. The thing in the center of the picture. Let's see how close we can go to that place to see it from closely. stones. Small house, but the style, the design is very